This lady says things that are just like, no, man. Make you.
How much do you coincide your faith and how much does it spill over into whatever word you do give to someone in trying to counsel them? Because let's just say the person that you're speaking to does not connect with the word from the Bible. How do you try to find a way to penetrate? Because when you say that, I'll be honest, I believe in God.
That's okay.
But I don't believe in religions.
That's okay.
And I also I think the Bible has great messages in there, but I do also think that
say it.
I think they're just messages written by man that we should be able to take from and apply to our lives. But if another person who does not believe in it at all, they'll be turned off by anything you say.
Right. And I love that you said that because in session I say, are you a believer? Do you believe in God? Is it okay? And
so already this lady tells me that she moves in these circles, right? Pretending, acting like she's a Christian. She's not. She'll quote scriptures here and there to save her papers. Guys, anytime somebody tells you they don't believe in God, they don't know God, once they finish speaking, you should tell them, no, you do believe in God. What you do, you suppress the knowledge of who God is. And how do you know that they know God? According to Romans 1, God says everybody knows who he is. Why? Because God has revealed himself in creation. Creation testifies who God is. Okay? Look around you. And what else? God has written the moral law on every human heart. So you know God exists by conscience. Okay? That's why even little babies, they know right from wrong. How do they know that? How do they know that without being taught how to be selfish, doing all those things, right? That shows they do know who God is. So God has revealed himself in creation, in conscience, as well as in the word of God, in the scriptures. So if a person says they don't know God, they are lying. They do know that God exists. What they're doing, they suppress the knowledge of who God is. Unfortunately, Dr. Bryant, who pretends to be a Christian, she's not, by the way, okay? She has considered that part. Oh, okay. So when I'm in session, I ask people, are you a believer? Oh, you're not. You're this, you're that. No. Do not. Everybody you're coming into the table with the presupposition that God exists. So when a person is telling you that God does not exist, don't buy into that issue. You need to be standing on a solid ground. God does exist. It does not matter what they think or what they say. God says it and that settles it. They just have to deal with it.
Someone says, no, I don't believe in God. But I have had folks, men and women, who come in and I'm like, nah, doc, like, I'm cool on the whole God stuff. God ain't popped up, God ain't showed up, So then I just use principles. That's it. Because this is the thing. My belief only is that God is omnipresent, the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning, the end, the in-between for me. So it don't matter if we call him God, if we call him Live Your Promise, the book, if I call him Joe Budden's podcast, if I call him your name. God is just something that, in my experience of God, that is everything that you experience. It's in everything that you do. It's all the things that work for you.
All lies will be exposed. That's all.
Which God is that? That's how I know she does not believe in the God of the universe. So whatever else she's saying, okay, she knows God exists. She does not believe in the God of the universe. So whatever she's talking about, this is what is this? Is this Buddhism? Where they have Mormonism? Okay, they have multiplicity of gods. Okay, plethora of gods. So anything else is God. Is God? No. There's only one God, the living God, the true and living God. All these other things, they're idols. So this lady believes in idols. Okay? That's why somebody's telling her that, oh, I don't believe in God, so why are you using, why are you mentioning God? And then she said, oh, I just use principles. What principles do you use? Where are these principles coming from? If she was a true believer, if she was a Christian, she would have said, I use biblical principles. So if people want to come to her session, she's using biblical principles, they're free to go there or not. But she doesn't even know that. She's just saying this as a talking point, as you can actually see. That's why she's lifting up a book. You can even call this book a God. Oh, this God, this God, this God, this God. That's how we know, no, ma'am, you don't believe in the God of the universe. You do not believe in the true and living God. She believes in idols. So in other words, there's no difference between Dr. Chayenne Bryant and the other gentleman. They just have a different way of expressing themselves in their disbelief of who God is. But there is more. Let's continue.
Things you think ain't working for you because everything's working for you. So even if let me say this, if a person has to use the word God to penetrate you, heal you, to get a principle to you, then I don't really think that is God. I think that may be them using God as a way to manipulate. I think that when you know that God is omnipresent and you really stand in your God verticalness, you understand that just me speaking right now is God. I don't have to project my God onto you.
What does that even mean? These are just talking points. New age language mixed with, I am absolutely confused. Okay? She said she uses principles. What principles? She didn't even say she used God the principles. Okay? Hindus have got principles. Yoga has principles. Muslims have principles. Mormons have principles. What principles are you talking about? Atheists have principles. So this lady.
My intention is to help you get to where you want to be. And I tell people in session, I say, listen, I'm just here to love you, have your back, and help you get where you want to be, not where I want you to be. And if you can see how many people, just off that first initial sentence that I say, go, damn, like, this is cool. Because I just want to love you, help you get to where you want to go. Like, it don't matter if you call it God, what Buddha, it don't matter. Yeah. But can it work for you? That's all I'm here for. So in a session with you, I just wouldn't use the word God. But you'll be still getting God's love from me.
I see how you get them. I see how you get them.
Welcome to the show, baby.
I just see how you get.
Yes, she manipulates them. That's why she gets them.
Get them, man. I'm listening. Call me baby. I get a little nervous. I see how you get. You're real good. You just neutralize them. Look. No, you neutralize them. He melted. Look at it. Here you go.
Like, I'm listening to her, and I'm like, yo, you drop all the Bible shit like on the first date?
Yeah.
Like, she got Bible quotes
in her brain.
Moses went to Lazarus and that. She don't play with that. Like, on the first date, would you do something?
Unfortunately, the men on this podcast, they're so mesmerized by her that she's dropping Bible. She knows Bible, all this, that, and that. That tells me these men don't know the scriptures themselves. If they knew the scriptures themselves, they would have known that this lady doesn't know her Bible. She doesn't know the scriptures. She knows one or two things, okay? And she's able to get away with it because she's dealing with people who don't know their scriptures. So those people assume that she knows her scriptures, but she doesn't. She clearly doesn't. No person who reads their Bible, who knows the scriptures, who have a relationship with God can describe to you that God is everything. That she's God. The book is God. God is everything. You can call him Buddha. You can call him this, that, and the third. Is that what your God is? That's not my God. My God is triune. My God is triune. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Co-equal, co-eternal, same essence. And I serve King Jesus, fully God and fully man. 100% God, 100% man. Two natures without commingling. So, is that the God that Dr. Cheyenne Bryant is referring to? I submit to you, no. It is not.
On the first day, I'm like, listen, God said, few are chosen. Did you answer call? No. But I mean, on myself, I think that, I go, y'all, God is all in me. But this is what I find, that when we are not ourselves, I'm telling you, y'all, we miss our blessing. That's the truth. It's like God has created y'all to be who you are so that whatever he got attached to you and your name can find you. Nice. And when we waver from that, it doesn't work.
She used all his G-Mac. He right. She did
the swag. Girl, please.
What does that mean? What does that mean? So does God have something for you? And if God has something for you, how are you going to miss it? How can God miss? If this is for you, God is not going to be able to give it to you? Okay. All right.
I got you. Because you know your power. You know your power. You got power. You mastered the art of conversation. You mastered the art of bringing in things and relatability. And you use the quotes from the Bible, and you know what you're doing, man. I can see how
it's not cap.
I don't think it's cap either.
It's cap, but I do think you know your power.
I just feel like you figured it out.
And you know when to inflict it at will.
I want you to do it at Invest Fest.
That's peace.
She know.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Yes.
But can I ask you a question? Could it not be that I mastered myself?
That's the same thing I'm saying.
But that's a real question, right?
Of course.
Why is it that when somebody has a presence and they have found them, right, that it can't just be that they mastered who they are? Like, if you walk in the room and you are just vertical in the man that you are, that would be so attractive to me. Because I look at it as self-mastery.
He's not.
I'm sure. I look at it as self-mastery, right? Does that make sense? But I understand how it can look like, I guess I have tapped into my superpowers and I just know when to use it and fling it in Spider-Man and Spider-Woman. But it's really just me having enough awareness of the woman that I am.
Speaking for me and only me, why I'm going to agree with them on the superpower tip, or what I'm going to say is confirming that for me, is I don't believe you want a dude at all. I don't believe, at least not in this current phase of what God is doing.
This season of her life.
Not this season, not right now.
Why do you think?
Why? That's good. I think that's great. Why?
Because in listening to you, like you said, you're a realist. So if you want to run or get out of there, you'll express that rather than being sneaky and moving covertly. You'll just say it. So in that and listening to you, it just sound like you're aware of a lot of motion going on right now. So it sounds like it's a lot going on and you don't seem like you are going to explain that to anybody. It seemed like you're just about to move on your own time, and that's that. You're not stopping the flow for somebody. And if you was a runner before, then Yeah, what does that guy look like now that makes you comfortable and trust him and divulge in him and for him to lead and for get you out of your, like I seen you tough out, you doing this tough shit, you tough. I get it.
But maybe she wants.
in there, yeah, you know what's
she
in
probably
there.
don't want a man, but maybe if a man comes that's on the same wavelength as her, and
I'm saying I don't believe that. I don't believe
I
that.
think there's somebody else.
Oh no, I'm not saying that she's
Okay.
look at her, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm saying Mr. Perfect could come in in this season and be Mr. Perfect and present that way.
timing.
Yeah, not right now, dog.
So a lot of what he said is right. The latter part is the most rightness of what you said, in the sense of what kind of man will come in and be able to, keep the peace, facilitate me, not my intellect, but facilitate, like you said, my emotions, my heart space, where I'm safe, and be able to sustain that, is what I kind of heard you say.
Yeah.
That part, 100% correct, right? That would be when I say that's the husband. The part I don't agree with, or that's not correct, I should say, is that I'm not willing to explain myself to that man. Now, am I going to explain myself to a man? No, I got shit to do. Will I explain myself to that man that I chose, who I'm saying, hold on, all right, Boaz, I'm Ruth, I've been gleaning. I want you to continue to find me, seek me, the Bible. He who finds, not me finding you. So yeah, you found me, I want you to continue. Yes, I will then explain whatever. I'm extremely submissive to who I'm choosing. I'm extremely, Daddy, what do you need? I'm extremely, well, explain to me what you need to feel more comfortable. Well, I'm on tour, do you need to travel with me? Or do I need to, in between tour, make a stop to where you are? How can we make this happen? I have no problem with that. Tell me what I need to do so that our lives can cleave and we can become conducive for one another. So for me, I am very hybridness, but I don't have a gray area, so you're correct with that. But my hybridness is the alpha in the boardroom, the alpha on interviews, the alpha when I'm working, but completely submissive when I'm with you. I want to nest in you. I'm not choosing a man I'm in a boardroom with. I do that all day. I know I'm muscle, so I don't need to get with you to prove I'm muscle. And by the time you meet me, you know I'm muscle too. So I want to nest in you. If I can't nest and tuck, and I can just not think.
Oh, you're a cuddler.
I'm a love bug. And I can just say, yes, Daddy, or what time, or where are we going, or if that works.
Cheyenne Bryant. This lady, she's a seductress. That's who she is. And that's how she maneuvers in these spaces whenever she's around these men. Okay? She's going to go over there, pretend, her education, all these other things. No. She's been on this journey for quite some time. She's in her 40s. She doesn't mind going out there pretty much dressed naked. Okay, we've done videos about her. She's a seductress. So she knows how to manipulate men, but in a different way. Okay? And her goal, she's saying that she wants to get married. She's looking for a husband, waiting for a husband. She wants a man who doesn't have kids, but somebody who can support her lifestyle and everything else. And no man is coming along. Okay? She's beautiful. She got her stuff together. She's successful and everything else. No husband is coming along. Why? It's because she's a feminist. She pretends that she's this quiet, submissive woman and everything else. A man might not be able to put a finger on it. They're going to notice for what it is when they say it. They're going to be able to hear it when they say it. They might not be able to put a finger on it. So yes, she's beautiful. She's got everything else together, but no husband coming along. Why? No husband is going to want to put up with a feminist woman. Why? Especially what she's looking for. She's looking for the so-called high-value man. So why would a high-value man settle down only to be bossed around? But she keeps saying, oh no, when I have a guy, I'm going to be submitting or do all those things. No. If you're not willing to submit now, you're not going to submit when the guy puts a ring on it. That's just not how it works. So she goes into all these places using the word of God here and there and getting all these clients, then, doing her business like that and everything else. All I see is just a lady who knows how to manipulate, who knows how to move in the spaces where these men are as a seductress. That's what I see. Okay? There's Proverbs 7 is what I see. So if you're a guy, stay clear. Stay clear, stay clear, stay clear, stay clear. But what do you guys think about what we just witnessed? Especially the stuff she says about God. Do you believe Dr. Cheyenne Bryant is a Christian? Or she's just riding on the so-called Christian name so she can get her way around her whatever else that she does. All right, guys, that is all that I had for you guys today. I hope you find this to be informative to you. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Until next time, remember, theology matters. Thank you.